So good morning, fam. I need to get my hair done and my eyebrows arch week. So we not gonna tarry long. So bear with me. All I'm wearing this morning is a smile, cause Lord, it's been a struggle this week. And then I was looking for my favorite lipsticks and stuff. As I stated, I pride myself on my mom and my grandmama and them had real good skin. So I'm a lipstick girl. So I love wearing different color lipsticks. But I can't find my lips. I couldn't find my lipsticks this morning. So I had to look in an old bag, and that's why I glitter all over my face. Again, I ain't gonna never get rid of this gold glitter that fell out in my car and fell out in my bag. So I'm glittered up this morning. I ain't been doing nothing strange. But anyway, oh Lord, these eyebrows need arching. But anyway, so I love the skit between Mama Brenda and Amber this morning. I think that Mama Brenda needs to be the counselor, because Mama Brenda hit it on point. How do you feel, sugar? How are you feeling this morning? You know, how does it make you feel when I say Kai needs room at you and your husband's house? That's what the counsel needs to be said. Fire the counselor and just let Miss Mama Brenda come over on the porch in the morning. I think that's what we need to do. Secondly, I want to speak to, like I said, I've been really leery about doing the social media thing and the whole review thing and the whole YouTube thing, because I feel like everybody has an opinion and everybody has a right to their opinion. And anybody who knows me in my personal life, I am very big on everybody having their opinion. We're all not always going to agree with one another, but don't put words in my mouth. Don't put words in my mouth, and you can perceive things. If you're a negative thinker, you're always going to think negative. Somebody can say, oh, it's beautiful outside today. What you mean it's beautiful outside today? What you trying to say? A negative person always going to be negative. I mean, it can be, they just want $1 million. Damn, I just want $1 million, but I got to pay taxes on that. Some of y'all are really negative Nancy's, and that's why I didn't want to start a review page, because even though, as commentators or as reviewers, we try to ignore the negative Nancy's, sometimes it's hard to ignore negative people. So this morning, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but if you're a negative Nancy, and if I done told you that I'm not Team Anthony, I'm not Team Anthony. My purpose of going back in the reviews, even the review with Don, and I had to take the rewind with Don down until I do commentary at the beginning of it, because what I've learned is you can get a copyright strike if you just post the video and you don't put commentary with it. So I got to put commentary with the Don and Kendrick skit, and I'll put it back on there after that. But I don't want no strikes. But anyway, I just can't get with people who just negative. Like, and I'm not knocking the person who said that they know who they are or whatever, but I am not pro Anthony. I'm pro you did wrong and you did wrong. Now let's get it right. Let me repeat that. Amber did wrong when she first came to Skitland and during the relationship with Anthony. Anthony did wrong in Skitland. They all did wrong. Human. But what we not gonna do is act like Amber was always a saint. Because she wasn't. She was not always a saint. Anthony didn't come to the scene. He came to the scene as a businessman. Yes. He had that bread. He had that paper. People misread confidence. Now, to brag and to boast, that's cocky to some people or whatever. But if you speak in facts, yes, if he had a $40 million portfolio, he had a $40 million portfolio. Does that make him bragging, or does that make him a good businessman? So again, I'm not coming for Amber when I say rewind with Riri. I'm just letting y'all know, for y'all who just on the scene with the skits, I have watched every Amber skit, every Anthony skit. I've watched them all. Some of them you have to jog my memory on, and I have to go back and look, but I've watched them all. So don't come for me unless I send for you. But it's okay for us all to have our opinions. If you don't like my recap of them, that's fine. But don't tell me that, and I'm spending too much energy on this. I hate negative energy. But don't tell me that, what I think. Don't nobody know what I think, and I'm telling you what I think. I think that both of them did wrong. I think that the viewers, the real Country Wayne viewers who've been there from the mud, since Drip and Buddy them, from when he was in somebody's apartment doing skits, we understand the growth of each character and how each character is able to grow. And I am hoping that the character, and again, y'all, this is not real life. I'm the most optimistic person I think out there. I will forgive a person in a minute. I'm a Cancer. So I am very forgiving. I'm very, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I'm very, let's reconcile. Now, if you continue to do me dirty, then we're going to have a problem. But, y'all, let's get this together. And I'm going to find out how to block. Because if I tell you more than once that, how I think and my views, and you still trying to twist it and you still trying to be negative, or you're being a troll, I'm going to block you. I don't want you on my page. Get out of my page. We're here to have a good time. And that's exactly what I have in mind. I come from a family of laughter, of fun, of different characters, of different personality. I don't want none of that negative stuff. Keep that negative stuff somewhere else. If you want to be negative, then be negative. But don't be negative on my page. That's all I had to say this morning. I got away from the whole review because people want to say I'm an Anthony supporter. Just because you are for reconciliation, just because I want people to remember, just like with the Kenny skit. A lot of people think Kendrick a dog, you shouldn't have messed with two sisters. Okay, go back and look at that skit, how old girl dogged him out. So, anyway, y'all have a good day. I got to get on to work, focus on my work day. And I'll talk to y'all later. And I love this skit with Mama Brenda again. And I think Mama Brenda needs to be the counselor. We can go and fire the counselor now. Hopefully about this week over with, I'll have some eyebrows arched and be rocking my real hair. But until then, this has been Riri for real. Oh, that's going to be my little punchline. It's Riri for real. Like, share, and subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Bye.